Epic sky here. Oh my goodness, look at that. Welcome to Dan's on the Street. I am Dan. Today we are back in Saudi Arabia, visiting the city of Jeddah, here on the Red Sea, not far from Mecca, just about 40 miles or so to the west. This is an ancient city, and a lot of new stuff happening here too. Major new developments, epic sky rises, and wow, just lots to explore. Major port here. And this clearly looks like kind of the old town. Let's start there and we'll move out from there, okay? All right, let's drop right here by a mosque. Okay, we are on the street here. Just taking in the sights, bright sunny day. Little shops here. Oh, we can move down this street. This is not fully mapped, but there's a bit here we can take in. Quiet streets out here, nobody out this time of day. Kind of interesting building here with this green. I like that. Interesting. This is a large commercial center of Saudi Arabia. Second largest city in Saudi Arabia after Riyadh. And this is a major, historically, this is, and even currently, major location for, what's going on? Where am I headed? Where people land when they're headed on their Hajj in Mecca. So tons of people will visit here during that time of the year. Boy, it's quite empty right now. I'm not quite sure where that is. Clearly, little shops here, some guys working out here, keeping this fixed up. Yeah, all very shut down right now. Not quite sure where that would be. Look like a shopping area. Interesting. I couldn't find a clear founding date for this city, but it definitely goes way back. They know that Alexander the Great visited this city back around 350 BC. It shows up in a lot of writing from that era, people mentioning the port, and it was a small fishing hamlet. Not a very big city for a long time, but people have been in the region. It's been inhabited going back since just about the dawn of man. There's evidence of it back in the Stone Age even. But it first gained major prominence back in 647 AD when the third Muslim caliph, Uthman ibn Affan, turned the city into like the port of Mecca. Nighttime views out here. Oh, some cats. Interesting. People just kind of hanging out, chilling in the evening, keeping cool. It gets very hot here in Saudi Arabia. Extremely hot. And so there's good nightlife out. Good time to come out when it's a little cooler out. We'll check out a little bit more of this old town. Wow, we just fell into a shoe store here. Just about all the shoes you could ever want here. It's kind of neat to see. Unfortunately, we're not really out on the streets. There's a big graveyard here. All kinds of shopping in here, restaurants. I'm sure just a wonderful place to explore when you come to the city. I'm sure I'd enjoy seeing that. Let's go over here. Oh, really nice views out here. Again, a nice bright sunny day. People out and about. I don't think this is very old here, kind of in the style of an old gateway. Maybe a museum back in there, I'm not quite sure. Nice views though. Interesting. Tons of parks all around here. Jafali Mosque, lots of mosques. Oh, we'll drop in there too. Oh, just outside, I suppose. Nice evening views again. There's probably gonna be lots of nighttime pictures here because that's just, again, that's my impression is, a good time to get out. It's in the cooler evening. 40th Lake, interesting. Yeah, lots of little lakes in here. Let's keep moving north here slowly. This looks like a major road here. Oh, it looks like we can maybe drive around this development. Oh, here's a good sense of things. Yeah, clearly some newer stuff going around. going up around here. Let's move down this street on this car. Look like mostly apartment buildings in this area. Interesting. Parking garage, tons of cranes. Yeah, lots of major developments happening here. Girls' school. Let's check out another spot over here. Nice light coming in here. Ooh, nice apartment building there too. We're right by the water, although we can't quite see it here with this barrier in the way. Interesting. Yeah, I read that it changed hands a number of times over the following centuries. A number of caliphs controlled the area. I'm going to mess up the names, but I wrote them down here. The Umayyad, the Abbasid, the Fatimid, several others even. And then back when Saladin, his conquest of Jerusalem in 1171, he proclaimed himself the Sultan of Egypt. I need to read more about that time of history. Like, I've heard about that, but I don't know much about it. Kind of at an angle here. Nice views in here. You can see the distant port there. Major port city. Restaurants along here. Krispy Kreme, I recognize that brand. Tons of restaurants. Definitely a nice street to stop and get a bite. Right down by the water there. You can see that. We'll slowly move up here. Oh, here's King Fahd's fountain. Let's check this out. This is the tallest fountain in the world. Well, I hope there's an image of it. There it is, I think. This really is not giving it the best image it could. This is like literally the tallest fountain in the entire world, I read. It's something like 1,000 feet tall, this thing sprays. Maybe we're just really far away from it in this image. But it doesn't look that impressive from this shot. Obviously, just not a great image. Nice view here of a hotel, it looks like. Pretty neat area down here. You can walk out here. This sort of looks like a palace, maybe, but I'm not sure. Kind of has a look of that, I would guess. Let's drop down here across the bay. More nighttime views here. Everyone just hanging out, enjoying the cool weather. Oh, there you go. Oh, this is a much better picture of that fountain. That is really impressive, actually. I like how they have it all backlit up there. Certainly something I would check out. That is quite impressive. I read that was built back in like 1985 or so, something mid-80s. Yeah, pretty neat there. Anyways, all kinds of shopping there. Fun stuff. Maybe a little touristy, but nothing wrong with that exactly. Oh, real nice views here down by the water. Just hanging out with these guys. Nice evening skylight, or maybe morning. Can't quite tell. I guess evening. Nice place to go for a long walk here. All along here. Man, some great parks here. Really impressive developments happening. You get the sense that there's just a lot of projects going on here, even from above. King Faisal's Palace Guest House. All right, looks like a pretty nice guest house. Huge mosque here. Well, maybe we're near it. Oh, that must be it back there. Oh yeah, pretty good looking place. Right here by the water. This is very pretty. Looks pretty windy out too, doesn't it? You can kind of sense that in the trees there. Some serious gusts coming over the water, I think. A little cloudy out today too, a little overcast. Nightclub and park. Can you get any sense of it? I'm trying to get like a little bit of sense of this place. We're slowly kind of creeping up the coast here. Let's drop down on this Prince Mohammed bin Abdulaziz Street. Pretty long name for a street. It's nice we can actually move down it though here. Yeah, it looks like corporate offices. More shopping maybe. These pictures are from 2017. I appreciate whoever uploaded them. Some leaders on the left there, political leaders, I assume. Some major highways kind of running east-west all through here. Interesting. Hey, there's an IKEA. All right. Let's move up here. Looks like there's a little section of streets here that's well mapped. I always am drawn to those, of course. Appreciate whoever uploaded those. Quiet streets back in here. Looks like, businesses, apartments. Quieter part of town, maybe. Real walled in. Interesting. Yeah. Well, I read that, back to what I was saying about Saladin, so the city joined the empire back in 1177, and so that was a very successful major dynasty that lasted for a long time. This is nice views here. Real good HD image. High quality food, high quality image too. Very pretty. Big shopping center. Looks like your standard shopping center though, it's a mall, that kind of thing. Iceland? Wonder what that is. Oh, amusement center, okay. Fun family stuff there. KFC, Gold's Gym. Just checking out some of these places. Look at that, Gold's Gym. That's pretty awesome, Gold's Gym. Huh. I was briefly a member of Gold's Gym. Well, for a year or two. I probably should sign up again at some point. Gotta get back to the gym. Gotta get back. Big building going up here. That's in June 2019, so I'm not quite sure what tower that is, but that looks pretty large. Nice run of buildings along here. Really interesting. Some of these developments happening in Saudi Arabia are just so impressive. There's just a lot of money being spent by the governments here to really improve some of this. And, nighttime images. Okay. Bunch of people out. This is a very weirdly stitched photo. Let's try another one. Arabian horses. Cool. Let's try another one here. Alright, we're back in a car. I feel most comfortable in a car. There's that tower again. Yeah, I'm not quite sure where that one is. Looks like it just vanished. Oh, there it is. Interesting. Back to its history. I read that, of course, the Ottoman Empire conquered this whole region, including Jeddah. So that was back in the 1500s. Look at this, Lamar Towers. All right, I'll have to look that one up. Those look like an interesting series of buildings there. Keep moving up. Here's the Hilton Hotel. All kinds of fun waterfront things here. Water deck, coffee trike. That sounds like a place I might check out. Oh, boy, really bright out here. Glowingly bright. Nice view of the water again. There's those distant towers. I like the look of this one. It's got a helipad up top there. Hanging out here with this guy. Pretty neat. Nice little park here. Definitely some place I would just go for a walk. Maybe not in the peak heat, but hey, there's a swimming area, so you could jump in the water, cool down. Absolutely, I would do that. All kinds of neat places here. Look at this. Man, what is that? Is that another palace? Hard to tell. The space looks like it's all primed for development. Let's move down the street a little bit more. Man, a huge tower going in there. Yeah, I'll have to check. I always go on, if you want to read up on skyscraper projects, go to Skyscraper Forum or skyscrapercity.com. There's some good nerding out with other construction enthusiasts. I've been a member of those sites for, well over 10 years at this point. Nice. All right, some new apartment buildings here. They look kind of new. Clearly a development there. Huge mall. Epic mall. Let's drop in. That just looks so big. Wow. I've been in some pretty big malls, and this ranks up there as one of the largest, I feel like. 3-tiered, huge little splash pad here for the kids, maybe. Wow. Major place. Wonder how malls are doing in Saudi Arabia. I know they're kind of struggling in the US lately. I would think with the high heat, that'd be a great place to hang out during the heat of the day. This looks like a neat family fun place. Oh yeah. Definitely. Again, another cool place to cool down. Seems like that'd be one of the main things you'd be thinking about here. During the peak of the day, is just staying cool, keeping your family chill. Moroccan taste. Let's drive down let's go right down the edge of the water here. Ah, very nice. Just a stretch of buildings all being built along here. I assume these are hotels and apartments. I don't think they are like corporate offices so much. Interesting. Definitely feels hot. I've read that the Ottoman Empire, then they rebuilt the city walls. So there was new walls and gates built in the city back in 1525. Dutch pancake? That sounds yummy. Whoa, look at this house. Oh my heavens. Look at that yacht. That is amazing. I wish I could see in there. More nighttime views here. Not much to take in there. Interesting. Tons of places to pull your ship into, your boats, whatever. Slowly moving north here. Mostly along the coast. Lots of white vehicles. Good for staying cooler. Hey, there's a blue one. I don't know what that guy's doing. Didn't get the message. Wow. I'm really impressed by all of these little inlets. Kind of little man-made beaches here. Private, I think many of them. Let's pull in here. Let's see. Palace of the Queens. Let's check this out. Nice plaza. Well, shopping area. Nice, we can move around here a little bit. There's a little drive-in coffee shop maybe there. What is this here? This is kind of like a... oh yeah. Not sure if this is man-made or... Can't quite tell. Either way, it's called the Abhur Creek. It's a big creek. Let's see if we can see something on it. Maybe right down in here. Oh, yeah, very neat. Epic sky here. Oh my goodness, look at that. Look at this. And okay, there it is. That is so heavenly. The light coming through there. And in the distance, if you don't know what that is, oh my goodness. That is Jeddah Tower. That is going to be the tallest tower in the world. And it's currently under construction. Construction paused, actually, but it'll get done, I think. That is only a fraction of as tall as it's going to be. It's going to be a whole kilometer tall. So it's going to be like this tall. Like this will be the top of it. Somewhere up in here. It's going to be unbelievably tall. Taller than the Burj Khalifa. Goodness, I got turned around here. Here it is. Oh, wow. Look at that. You can't quite tell here. You can see a little bit from the shadow. Sort of, I don't know what you call this, tri-point vaguely triangular shaped, and a major development all around it. You can kind of get a little sense of what it's going to be here. Still feels very deserty at the moment, but this is all going to be developed. And it's all centered around this mega project. You can't use a big enough term. Boy, there should be better images of that. Hey, that's totally a cell phone tower there. That's a fake tree. Where's the tower? Okay, there it is. All right, this is from April 2017. This tower, they started building this back in like 2013, and it kind of paused. There were issues with labor, contracts, some government issues. I fully expect this to be completed in time. It's temporarily paused. It's going to be stunning. If you haven't seen images, renderings of what it's going to be, absolutely look it up, because it's just I mean, it looks vaguely like the Burj Khalifa, vaguely, but it's wholly its own. Let's drop down here by somewhere nearby. Oh, this is pretty neat out here. Nice little pier somebody took some photographs of. Again, there's the building. Very skeletal at the moment, but I think it's only like 800 feet tall or something now. It's going to be well over 3,000. So monstrously tall. Just the most impressive thing when it's done. This is so pretty in here. Oh, man. Not sure if this is somebody's private little setup here, but definitely a place I would check out. Maybe a little tiny resort. Maybe a hotel? Couldn't tell you. Very pretty back in here. Wow. Idyllic. This is what you want to see. This is so nice. Four-wheeler, come on. This is awesome. Porsche, oh my goodness. Oh, I could have fun back in here. Bounce house, what's going on here? I can't tell if this is for kids or adults, but I promise you I'd have a good time here. This is really cool back in here. Wow. Pool up here, of course. Pretty awesome little development here. Are we about to fall in the water? No, that's the end of our tour. Pretty fantastic. What is that place? That was cool. It must be some sort of resort here. I bet you could stay there. That's neat. And then nearby here, okay, here's the King Abdullah Sports City Stadium. An impressive development. Again, look at that perfect circle. Couple stadiums in there. Obviously this big central one. Let's drop in there. Ooh, more nighttime views. Interesting. I wonder what's going on here. Are they... Oh, okay. It looks like this is for the grass here. They're putting light on it during the night? But I'm not quite sure. Okay, I'm not sure what's happening there. Interesting. Pretty large stadium here, though. 63,000 people, I read. This was built in 2014, so almost brand new. Very impressive. Again, more buildings around here. This looks like it might be an aquatic center, sports hall, who knows. All kinds of great stuff in there. Really impressive. That even the parking lot there is just like fully planned in a really cool way. Obviously the airport here. I don't know if that's worth seeing, but it's probably a nice airport. Well, here's a gate. You might arrive here if you come to the city. You get a little sense of it, though. Oh, okay. This is pretty. I like this Terminal 1. This looks new. I think I remember hearing about this construction. Not sure when this was built, but I think this is quite new. Ooh, oh, this is much more impressive. Hello. Wow. I mean, it's an airport, but it's as impressive as they come. Nice. Like the shape of that. Super cool. Wow, we're not going to see much of the city. There's just too much to take in. It really stretches for such a long way. Let's get back down here, maybe see more of the southern side of things. Looks like there's more industry down here, maybe. Markets. What can we drop in and see? It's a little industrial center. Shipping, that kind of thing. Not that thrilling, but it's what keeps the city going. Industry of some sort, obviously. Interesting. I read that back in 1925, after World War I, or even during World War I, there was kind of an uprising against the Ottomans by the locals, and eventually under Ibn Saud, he conquered Medina in 1925, and there was an agreement with Medina and Jeddah to basically come under his authority. And essentially, my impression, and I could be wrong on my history, is that's kind of where we're at now. That's the ancestor of Saudi Arabia in its current form. Nice shopping in here. Could buy just about whatever it looks like. Major market here. Look at all that. Wow. You could spend days just going through all of this. Look at all. I think this is all shopping. Goodness. Major naval base here. What's going on here with these arrows? Not sure. Another airport down there. That might be military. Let's drop out in the desert. Hey, this is pretty cool. Yeah, you're very close to like the wide outdoors. I've seen all kinds of videos on the internet of people in Saudi Arabia, doing crazy stuff with vehicles out here in the deserts. There's just a lot to explore. Mountainous regions. Oh, look at this. Huh. Look at that terrain out there. Wow. Man, look at those rocks. Yeah, there's just a lot of wild country out here. Lots to see, lots to explore. If you enjoy nice big four-wheeled vehicles, four-wheel drive, I mean, get out into those hills. Not sure how much of it's open, but I think a fair amount. More nighttime views here, some sort of resort. Cool place up here in the hills. Really cool place. I have no idea what I'm looking at here. It seems like a resort. Man, Jungle Land themed park. Oh, okay. It's a theme park. Wow. All kind of space down here for future development too, maybe. Interesting. What else should we check out? So much we're missing, but can't see all of it. And of course we literally can't see all of it, so some more outdoor views here. Wow, you can really get a sense of some of the projects going on here. It's quite flat for most of it. Interesting. Yeah, big projects everywhere. Wide open. Lots of space for development and growth here. Huh. Wonder what here is right in the center. Let's check this out. I don't think that was a well-placed image. But I think we're near where that was dropped, maybe. Wonder where this building is there. I'm not sure. Huh. Maybe we really were there. Didn't seem right. Jafali Park. I'm back on the street again. Just nice to get a little sense of the street view, the street life here. Interesting city, interesting place. I've never been to Saudi Arabia. A number of people have invited me from doing this tour, and I would certainly love to get here someday. I think I'd really enjoy exploring and seeing what there is to see. And yeah, that'd be fantastic. I hope I can someday. Major shipping port here. Very major. I want to check out the university. All right, here's a big university. This is really well mapped. Let's drop in here. Very impressive scale of this university. I mean, just look at this here, Faculty of Meteorology. Look at this building here. Even from, pictures from outer space or whatever here, it just looks really impressive. Very large scale school development here. All this parking is shielded from the sun nicely. Feels pretty new in here. Students out and about. Deanship of Admission. All right, well, that's where you go if you want to get in. Can't you tell how impressive this is a little bit, even from like... Wow, very impressive. I mean, this is a major college campus. Wonder how many students are here. It's got to be many tens of thousands. 50. Not sure what that's about. Celebrating some anniversary, I would suppose. Huh. Stadium up here. I think this is all parking in there, actually. This might be student housing here on the right. That's my guess, at least. Really beautiful in here. Tree-lined. Palm tree lined, I mean, very fancy. Super sunny and bright out here. You would not want to be walking around out here right now, I don't think. Without umbrella and sunglasses and a lot of sunscreen. Interesting. Pretty impressive place, though. This looks like an older part of town, too, up in here. An older neighborhood. Pretty neat. Maybe one more place. I'm going to have to call it a day here. This has been enjoyable to just take this in. I feel like, what's the phrase? Putting your mouth to a fire hose? That's what it feels like checking out Jeddah. Checking out most cities, really. It's just like so much to see. I don't know where to start. Don't know where to end. Well, let's end down here by the water, though. Can we move down this street a little bit? I was hoping. Blue ocean, beaches, fishing pier, all kinds of neat places. I need to end somewhere better than this. That's not going to cut it. Let's see. Something neat, something beautiful. That's what I like. Oh, all right. An aquarium in here. Pinkberry. Yummy. All right, this'll do. This'll do. Beautiful new building there. Families out, going for a stroll, fishing, enjoying the sunset. Very pretty out here. Very impressive. For now, though, I'm going to add to my map. And if I missed some of your favorite places in Jeddah, let me know in the comments. And I will come back and check it out. I always try to. For now, though, I'm going to add to my map. And if you enjoyed this, check out some of my other city tours. I was in Mecca recently. Yeah, so you can actually take a train. You can take like a high-speed train from Jeddah to Mecca. And not quite sure where that rail station is. Oh, it looks like it's right here. Should we pop in there real quick? Yeah, nice rail station. Probably most of these people are heading out to Mecca. That's my guess. I'm not sure. Wow, really impressive train station. Brand new, it looks like to me. Cool. Yeah, I'm sure that gets you there pretty quick. And I'm sure it continues elsewhere throughout the country. If you enjoyed this, check out my tour of there. Been in Riyadh, a few other places. And I'll get back to the region soon, I promise. Lots to explore. And if you enjoyed all these videos, check out some of them around the world. Slowly exploring this world, one city at a time. All right, till next time.